So next up, we've got tight end. We're kind of starting to move a little bit outside toward those interesting positions toward the end of this broadcast here, which I can't wait to get to. But tight end, I mean, we're going to get the two. Let's talk about the two deep. Who do you guys think runs out there first? Scott.
So how do you want to do this, Ken? Do you just want to go to each person, give their 1 and 2, or do you want to talk about everybody's 1 first, then second, or what? How about
why don't we each give our? Why don't we just do our 1 and 2 just for kicks and giggles, and then we'll go from there. So Scott, who's your top, and then who's your second tight end to run out there?
So top is Vokalek. He's my number 1, just because of experience and serviceability. But number 2 is actually really hard, just based on what I saw in the spring game, which once again is a really hard thing to interpret. It can mean a lot or mean nothing at all. But I actually have either Nate Borkacher or AJ Rollins running out there as number 2, just because of how athletic they looked.
Got to pick one. I ain't typing.
I'm going to go with Borkacher. Borkacher.
You picked the hardest name to type.
Jerk. I know I'm going to misspell it, and I don't care. So Vokalek and Borkacher. How about you, Derek?
Vokalek, I don't think there's any argument there. He's going to be the starter. It would be Fedoni if I thought he was going to be healthy, but it sounds like his health is still going to be an issue. So I'm going to go with Chris Hickman. I think Chris Hickman finally gets a shot. I think he's gets settled in at tight end. He's going to stick around there, and I think it's his time to shine.
Can you believe that guy's listed as a sophomore still?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Seems
COVID.
like that dude's been in the program forever.
Yeah, no doubt.
Same as Nick Henrik.
Yeah.
No doubt. Absolutely. Justin, what do you think?
I have Travis Vokalek and I have AJ Rollins. The tight end, I mean, there's guys, there's like fan favorites, like Chancellor Brewington. Everybody loves him. But, I mean, he's a guy that will come out in like special packages to like light somebody up blocking, but they don't throw to him a lot. I mean, maybe he doesn't have quite the size for whatever reason, they just don't throw at him. But he's like one of the most exciting tight ends to watch out there. But he's kind of like the specialty guy. Derek, I'm with you with like Fedoni. I mean, if he can get healthy, maybe he can get some action at the end of the year. But if we're talking about the starters headed into Northwestern, he's not in my, he's not even on my depth chart headed into Northwestern. But I mean, the future's bright with that kid, right? I mean, next year when we're doing this, he's probably going to be our overall unanimous starting tight end, but not this year.
All right. Well, I'll just say real quick, I'm with Derek. I've got Vokalek and Hickman. Vokalek 1, Hickman 2. How about you, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, Vokalek's actually, I think, underrated. I think he's kind of flown under the radar. I'm pretty happy with him this year. I want to go Fedoni because I think not only will he, like Justin said, should be, but I think by the end of the year, he is the number 2 tight end. I think all reports are that he is going to play. But since I'm really thinking of this as game 1, I'm going to go Chancellor Brewington. And Justin, you kind of like poo-pooed that. Like, let's not forget, this is a guy who had 250 yards as a wide receiver at Northern Arizona. Like, this is a transfer who came in, and he's made himself, like, into a tight end. And again, I know that you're like, oh, Northern Arizona, but we're about to get the wide receiver. We're going to salivate over IGA's stats in Northern Arizona.
Root beer.
Wherever the hell he was at. New Mexico State, same hot-ass desert.
One's FBS, one's FCS, okay?
They're both hot. Again, my point is I don't feel great about it. AJ Rollins is a good choice. I think that's an interesting one. Chris Hickman, I actually really like that pick. Again, I think there's a lot of competition for that, but I'm going to go – I am most confident that Brewington is going to play. I don't know how much he's going to play, but I am most confident if someone has to take snaps, he is going to be that guy.
I have no doubt he's going to take snaps just like he did last year, but I think he'll be used just like he was last year.
I just think
not
that,
as a receiving
and
tight
goal
end.
line stances to blow somebody up. I mean,
but again, he was a wide receiver. I mean, that's like,
I
mean,
get it.
I mean,
But
Should
he-
have
he-
some hands.
He's
Yeah.
your best lead blocker on the team.
roll him out a little bit. And I mean, I think Fedoni will be in that spot. It's kind of a moot point. I think we just need to get 4 or 5 weeks in, and then he's going to be there.